And the following video, ladies and gentlemen, is why we do a little TLDR thing down in the comments. It's a real long, rambly thing. I repeat myself about 714 times. Go down there if you want a more just like quick, succinct thing. Love you. Bye-bye. I record this a little bit after. I don't know what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna drink coffee. Smooches, bye. Hey, hi-ho, and howdy, everyone. My name is Shannon L. Spaghetti. No, that's not right. Mother, you son of a bitch. We went over this. We practiced for like several weeks now to make sure that you knew your lines, Shannon. And then you was like, what am I improvise? And you're like, maybe you shouldn't improvise. You know what? You should follow the fucking script. Silly man. What the fuck am I talking about? Anyway, hey, hi-ho, and how do you run? My name is Shannon L. Shook. I'm dying. I'm not, thankfully. Kind of? I don't know. We should be good, I think. Let's not do that. Anyway. Hey, guys. I am here bringing you yet again another updated video. And this is actually not just any other updated video. It is directly talking about where we left off on the previous one, because obviously, I don't know if you noticed, but that was pretty much me just saying I'm sorry and asking a lot of questions. So we're here to answer some of these questions. In fact, well, it's not. You answered the questions, and then I took that information, scanned it in my brain as though it were a doodle drawn by a 4-year-old about the macaroni monster named Steven. And it's because it's the future, so we don't need to just put it up on the fridge now. We can put on the internet to be judged by people on DeviantArt. What? Do you ever think about that? We're living in the future. It's crazy, isn't it? I know it's the present, but also it was the future. Then again, immediately, what? Admittedly, that's always been the case. You ever think about that? It's always been the future. That's fucking crazy. What? I don't even... Okay, how about let's talk about shit that's actually important, not philosophical fucking underpinnings of the universe. Anyway, yeah, so, again, this is basically just going to be me going over what happened, going over how we're going to handle dealing with what happened last time. So, long story short, if you missed the previous one, number one, how dare you, you silly goose, honk. I can't say silly goose anymore, because now everyone realizes that geese aren't something that are silly, they're horrible monsters, because of that game that showed the truth of the goose. I had a whole thing about geese going on while I was testing the mic. It was just a whole tirade. Point is, anyway, in the previous video that I put out last week, it was basically me just explaining where I kind of am in life. I didn't go over everything, but I went over, obviously, the biggest thing, which was my dog passed away on a really, really shitty day for it to happen. And my depression is kicked back in. If you've been around on the channel, you will know that that is a thing that I have, and it flares up. I guess that's the best way to describe it. It's nowhere near as prevalent as it used to be. It used to be just an ever-constant fucking soul-sucking empty abyss of hell. Now it's just something that every couple months, a few times a year, it'll flare up, and it just fucking sucks. I hate it a lot. But yeah, that has just kind of been where I'm at, and again, obviously, these things didn't help if they didn't just fucking exacerbate the shit out of it. Excuse me? What are you doing? Random grocery bag? Point is, basically, that was what last video was talking about, explaining that. And I posed a couple questions to you guys, basically asking, what do you guys think I should do? Because at the moment, there's a few things I'm dealing with. Number one, I just didn't really want to be on camera. That is the big thing I'm happy to say now, is I'm feeling a lot better about being on there. There are still 2 videos that I did record later that same night. Both the Ruby Volume 7 trailer and the next episode of Aramanga Sensei. Is that episode 6 or 7? Want to say it's 7? Whatever the one that isn't out, the one after that. The one that is out. The one after that. I know how words do. I know you couldn't tell by watching this. Point is, anyway, that's kind of where I've been on that, and I had just, I didn't want to be on camera. I didn't want to just drag everything I was going to touch down at all, and having recorded both of those two videos that same day, that's exactly what happened, and I hated it, which is why they haven't come out yet, which is why it's very possible I might just not put out the fucking Ruby video, even though it's literally just sitting on YouTube waiting, and why it's taking me a minute to get Arrow manga out. Also didn't release anything for Fire Emblem. I think I put out maybe another episode, and that was it, because I suck. Woo! Point is, yeah, so I did not want to be on camera, period. Like, I wanted to, because, number one, I want to, support you guys and give what you guys are here for, obviously. And that is one of the biggest things, too, is I want to say fucking holy Jesus Christ, thank you for your guys' kind words and support. There's, like, at least a good fucking 10, 15 fucking people who commented on that last episode and who were just fucking ridiculously sweet and understanding and kind, and you made me cry, you fuckers. Like, literally, when it first started, I got through like the first two, and then I saw Mason's comment, and I'm like, stop it, you're too nice, so please don't, because I can't do it right now. And then you didn't stop, all of you. You guys are so fucking sweet. I can't express how much I appreciate you all and love you. Like, and that was the thing is, too, is there was a good few people who I don't even think have really been around that long, who might have even just shown up, like, with Madoka and Erased, who were still super fucking understanding and supportive. I'm like, hey, man, you do you. That's, in the end, that was the biggest thing. I did the poll, which you talked about before. It was in there, and basically it came down to the big three, which were fairly obvious options, but it came down to the big three in this order. Number one was just literally do whatever. Just do whatever you think you need to do. If you can't do something, you don't have to do it. We don't care. In the end, that's what matters. And I think, and that's always been a thing for me, is because it's always a worry, because, you guys obviously showed up for specific things. You guys were here for, say someone showed up and you're like, I was here for motherfucking Grisaya, man. And that's been real slow. And, which again, I is a fucking mind trip to me, because again, Mitru is my favorite thing on the planet. But also, that's one reason I don't want to touch it right now, is because I cry when she just exists and breathes. So I don't even want to touch the game at the moment. And we left off on a point where I'm like, it's gonna fuck with my heart. I know where we left off. That's not gonna do me any good. But like, say you showed up for that, or you showed up for Madoka or something like that, and that's the thing, is I didn't want to take away anything from anyone who, like, I just showed up for this thing, or I just wanted this, and now it might be on break. It was the same thing with Carol and Tuesday and We Never Learn, which I'm sad about, and I didn't want to, kind of leave in the dust like I did. And we still will be going back to that 100%. I'd considered putting both of those on the poll, but I, in the end, decided not to. I'll get to what I'm talking about here in a second. Because I did put them in that poll. There's another poll. There's always another poll. It's a sex thing. Is it even a little bit that? Point is, I'd considered putting them on this new poll that I'm going to talk about here in a bit. But I decided not to, because I put her on this one, and there wasn't a massive amount of support to jump back into it right away. So there's like 3 or 4 people for each. So in the end, I think I'm not too worried about it. But yeah. Anyway, point is, again, the main thing I was trying to say is, I was worried that I was going to be ruining it for people who might have just shown up because they wanted to see Erased and Madoka. And I know people want to see Madoka, because it's fucking Madoka, and everyone loves that fucking show. I love the show, and I've seen 2 episodes of it. I ain't even got to any of the real show. But, I mean, like, when a show is going to make me fall out of my chair within the first 7 seconds of an episode? It's pretty good. Also, again, we know why I did that. Point is, people have their reasons to show up, and I don't ever want to take that away from someone. I don't want to ever feel like I'm pushing people out because I'm going to put something on break, or, God forbid, I fully drop something. So far, that's never happened. For anime, let's not talk about all those failed Pokemon Let's Plays. Fucking doing Sword and Shield, damn it. Already got Shield bot because fucking Clarion Opponent does it. Keeps fucking thing. Plan is exclusive. We know what game we're playing. Point is, yeah, people have their things that they show up for, and I don't want to take that away from them. But in the end, I think people have been insanely supportive, and that's one thing too. Is a lot of people have been extremely supportive and talking about how, well, yeah, maybe if we did show up for this thing or that thing, but then we stuck around. We either saw other series or we just, for some reason, people like that I exist. That's weird. Why do you do that? Have you met me? No, you haven't. It's weird. You just seen me. And even that would make me not want to have me exist. It's real bad. But I appreciate that so much. And it means the world to me that you guys are as supportive as you are. And that's the thing is, even if I do put something on break, which, spoilers, we're going to, even if I do that, it's really nice knowing that there's still a ton of people who are here kind of for me. And while they're obviously probably here for that stuff too, or at least they were at one point, there's still a lot of people who are trying to look out for me, and that means the world. Again, so the first one on the list was obviously do whatever you want, and it was like 27 or 37 fucking people were just like fucking it was like 37. Where I was just like, fucking dude, do you? That's what matters. And so that was that. And the second biggest one was going along with what I'm just talking about a second ago, another poll. Because what we're going to do is we are going to put both Erased and Madoka on hiatus, and Made in Abyss on the slightest hiatus, because I still want to finish that fairly soon, because we're that close to the end. But I'm going to take it a week or two before I get to it. Just to fully get back into existing again, and then we fucking slay that show, son. Not like in a bad way, just like we're just gonna watch it, and it's gonna be good. I hope. I hope. Please, let's have a limit to the amount of episodes that were like 10. Point is, yeah. So we're gonna put all those on hiatus, but on a very small hiatus for Main Abyss specifically. We're gonna do that, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna fucking pick up a bunch of wholesome, funny, cute, heartwarming, fucking just stupid, funny shit, and we're gonna watch it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fucking get some wholesome, delicious goodness, even though there's like Shimonetta and other stuff on that list, which is most certainly not wholesome, but it's a positive thing, and that's what, well, I'm gonna say it's a positive thing, I think. Yeah, so we have a poll, which is basically gonna all be that. I don't know how many shows we're gonna pick, but we're gonna pick a few. The poll is going to run just through this week, because I want to get back into recording shit as quickly as possible, because I've already taken like 2 fucking weeks off, and I'm gonna be taking most of this week off while we're waiting for the poll, though I am going to record Aramanga, and probably some Hyoka. For realsies this time. Maybe Fire Emblem. Give me just like fucking, okay, you have too much stuff now, so you have to start putting shit out. But yeah, so we're gonna do a lot of fun stuff on the channel. So again, that's the biggest thing, is I want to give a huge fucking apology to everyone again, because we just fucking started Madoka, and we just fucking started Erased. So I'm really sorry that we are doing that, but God damn it, do I appreciate your guys' support and understanding with this thing. It's been a difficult couple weeks, and I'm better, but I'm still not fucking yay. I want to jump into a bunch of sad shit, so I'm not gonna for right now. But I hope you guys understand, and I hope you guys are gonna have some fun with me. Again, the poll should be in the description. I will also put it in the comment. It will also in the comment, the singular comment, in the comments. It's always in the Discord, stuff like that. So feel free to jump in there, vote for as many things as you want. As far as I know, pretty much everything on that list fits into the right sort of categories that I'm looking for. Obviously, again, like I put it up on AniList. That's the thing is, I put it up on Discord and AniList just a little bit before because I wasn't able to get this video out until just now. Like I put it in those two places, and the first comment I get on AniList is like, none of this is wholesome. There's like 2 things on here that's that, and I'm like, I also said another 7 other words. Thank you for reading everything instead of just 1 word. Point is, I appreciated that they were voting all the same. So anyway, yeah, just, it's going to run through this week. I think I have it set to end on Sunday. I'll probably even call it just a day before or something like that so that I can make sure that I'm getting what I all want ready so we can set up and jump into it by next week. That is the hope. Yeah. Yeah, so there's that. What else do I have to say? So we're putting off Erased and Madoka. Again, we are not dropping them even remotely because, god damn it, I want to see Madoka so fucking much. I just don't want to watch it right now. And I would very much like to see Erased because I do think it's a very interesting show, though I am, like, I know people are worried about Madoka for me more than probably Erased. But just from what I've seen of Erased, it looks like that's really gonna fuck with me if I fuck with that too much, because just with what little I've seen, that's gonna play on my personal emotions is what that's gonna do. So we're gonna take a break on all those. School Live is not getting touched for a second yet, because there's no fucking way. I love multiple times people were like, yeah, you should probably put that one on. I wouldn't recommend throwing that one in the pool. Either. And I'm like, cool. Yeah, I didn't think so. When you tell me you shouldn't look into it, I'm like, yeah. That one's not being in consideration for right now. That's the other things too, is there was 2 things I also wanted. Well, I guess there was 3 things I wanted to put on the poll. One of them I forgot about. And the other 2, I didn't put on the poll. One fairly obvious one, Bloom Into You, which again, we already have lined up at some point here really soon, ready to go. It was a Shannon's pick a little while back because I've been wanting to watch that fucking show since it fucking started. But I decided against it because I would imagine, and from what I had heard, it's probably going to be a bit more drama-y, which is not quite what I'm looking for. That's the thing I'm worried about too, is there might be a couple things that are a little more drama-y than others in the poll. I don't know. I'm kind of just going on what I know of these shows. I got a little extra looky in the fucking spoilers. Like I was looking through spoiler tags on AniList. I'm like, okay, is this gonna fucking break my heart and tear me apart? Okay, I don't think so. It doesn't say anything too horrifying. Okay, I think we're okay. And then I tried to run it by people in the Discord. So as far as I know, everything on there should be at least remotely in the ballpark of what we're looking for. Some things obviously much more than others. Shit like Nichijou and K-On! And shit, which is obviously in the fucking top of the poll already. Anyway, there was another thing I was saying, and I have no idea what it was now. Fuck me entirely. That's why we take notes, son. Point is, altogether, fuck. Point is, we're gonna go ahead and do this poll. We're gonna have a run through the week, and then we're going to pick it up, starting next week as soon as we can. Again, I'm gonna put out some stuff this week so that we have more stuff coming out and get me back into the groove of recording things, so I'm not just jumping in fucking cold turkey into the next week. But yeah, so we're gonna do that. Again, everything on the poll that is in there should be more or less okay. Vote for as many as you like. I didn't put an other option this time. Bloom Into You that I was talking about. Bloom Into You and Zombieland Saga were the 2 that I had considered putting in, but I decided not to because I assumed they were probably going to be a bit more drama-y than usual, and that was what I had kind of heard in the Discord. Is like, and Zombieland Saga looks like an incredibly fun, adorable series, but from what I understand, it's probably got some moments in particular which would be a little much, especially when I'm specifically just looking for wholesome, happy, goodness, fun time, lovey-dovey, stupid bullshit. And that's the thing is I'm not putting one particularly over the other. Like, well, I specifically just want a funny thing, or I just specifically just want some moe blah bullshit. I just want some goodness. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. So that was what we're gonna do with that. And those were the 2 shows. That was what I was talking about. Anyway, yeah. Gonna run through next week. Do I have anything else I needed to get out here for you? Reminder, there's always going to be a fucking TLDW, I guess, in the comments and shit for these videos, because they're such a fucking train wreck. And they're like that even when I'm not fucked up in the head at the moment. There actually is one thing involving fucked up at the moment. From what I understand, I haven't been paying a massive amount of attention to it, but I do know I have a solid number of Japanese fans. I just wanted to throw out my, hopes and wishes and the best of all that to you guys, because I know you guys are having it sounds like you guys are having a pretty fucking rough time over there, with just nature trying to slap the shit out of you. So I wanted to throw out, I hope you guys are okay. I'm wishing you all the best. I love you. Fuck. It's just one of those things too, is like, oh, my dog died and I have depression. And you're like, fucking whole country is getting attacked by fucking the universe itself. So quit your bitching. I just saw something like that on Twitter. I'm like, well, I understand the idea you're going for. I don't know if that's necessarily the best message. It's not great for, personal mental health. But point is, I wanted to extend that to you guys because I love you all and I hope you guys are okay. Anyway, I think that is officially kind of everything I wanted to get down. Again, polls in the description, polls in the comments. Please jump in there and give it some love. Again, it's going to be a short one, so make sure to get your votes in quick. Yeah, and we will go ahead and do some fun stuff here soon. And I hope you guys are as excited as I am. I'm, again, so sorry that we're taking a break on some of these. It's been a lot. It's been a lot all at once, and I wasn't particularly expecting it, nor was I apparently ready for it. And then, of course, real life happened, and it got even worse. Also, in much more positive news, I have a Michiru shirt now. It's great. So, I needed it because I need more happy things. Again, I've hugged that pillow like 7,000 times. Like every goddamn 5 seconds, I'm like, hey, what's up? How you doing? This makes life better. I have a problem. That's not where I thought I'd be in life, but I kind of really love it. And with your guys' support, it makes it all the more, it's a weird place I am in life, but I wouldn't really have it any other way, I don't think. So, I love you guys. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for understanding. I am sorry again. But I hope you guys are as excited for us to do this. I don't know when we will be getting back to Erased Madoka and Main Abyss. Again, Main Abyss will definitely be sooner, but I don't know when exactly. Obviously, we will be getting back to those. As for other stuff, just in relation to the channel, again, we are absurdly close. Is my internet gonna care about me enough to fucking load this up? We are absolutely ridiculously close to hitting the 750 subscribers. And by the time we start up these new shows, even if we do end up losing some people because of it, we're absolutely gonna get more. So it's very possible we'll be hitting this soon. As for the Steins Gate movie, which is our next special, I'm not 100% sure if I want to jump into that immediately because, again, I'm kind of in the funk and I want to stick to especially wholesome stuff. And from what I understand, it's got a lot of great fun moments. It's fucking Steins Gate. And I don't think it gets anywhere as emotionally difficult as, say, the second half of Steins Gate does. Holy shit. Please God, no. But, I would imagine it does have its fair share of stuff, so it's possible we won't jump into that right away, but we will as soon as we have the subscribers. I will have it lined up, and as soon as I'm feeling ready to jump into it, then we will, because I fucking love that show so goddamn much, and I'm so excited to get into it. Again, because I've already finished the show. It's the movie. And then there's a whole other series, but that's a whole other thing. And that certainly isn't going on the goddamn poll because I don't trust that for a second. Anyway, so that's all there. I hope you guys understand. I love you. I've said it a billion times, but I'm rambly as fuck, and I repeat myself like a motherfucker. Thank you. I love you. Take care. Again, I will do my best to get back to you as soon as I can when we figure out exactly what we're doing. Again, poll, I would say have it run through at least Saturday, or at least through Friday, to where I'm going to start picking stuff up because I want to make sure that I can get to it and get it ready to go, start getting thumbnails put together and stuff like that. And that was the other big thing too, is I didn't really get to talk about it, but obviously the third option was to just take a longer break. On the poll, the third option was to take a longer break. And so this is the way I kind of figured out. I am doing that, but I'm taking a selective break. I've taken an extra week to deal with just myself so that I'm comfortable kind of getting back on camera, and now I can selectively take a break from the especially difficult stuff at the moment, and I can slowly come back into it, get us back where we are, and have some fun in the meantime, because I desperately want to be on camera and recording and having fun with you guys again. It's been really difficult not doing that. Like, it's been nice because I've been able to kind of just sit back and do other stuff. I got to fucking finally goddamn watch fucking the new Spider-Man movie. It took me a bajillion centuries, but I got there. It took me literally until I could buy it on DVD. That was how long it took. And then it took like 5-6 days shipping, probably closer to 4 or 5. But the point is, I had to do that. Then I watched the movie. It was great. I really liked it. It was a very nice movie. I really liked Mysterio, and I'm glad they did him a lot of justice. Fishbowl helmet is great. Point is, yeah. So I really wanted to be back, and I'm glad I will be. I just need the right sort of ammunition to kind of get me back in there, and hopefully we'll be able to have a good time. And I will see you guys when we do. So anyway, until then, I love you guys. Toodles, ta-da, fucking doodles and lemons. Reminder that I almost ripped my hair out. I did it again. Long hair, you're the worst. Mishru is best. Look at her. She's adorable. She's got a lollipop. It's great. I don't know why I did that. I like Mishru. Point is, I love you. Take care. Bye. Thank you again so much for your guys' fucking support. You guys have been so incredibly sweet and kind to me. It's ridiculous. And I will never stop appreciating how kind you guys are to me. So, tools, jewels, and lemons for realsies. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.